hello. I have my volume turned right down. I kind of forget just how loud I put the the starting music on as. I don't know because I streamed Valorant last stream. I just don't like Genshin. It's an easy game to stream on my own. An easy game to stream on my own. Have constant stuff to do. Don't have to think of anything. Great. Okay. Oh, it's been a second since I've streamed Genshin, technically, but to be fair, it's also been a second since I've streamed. Okay, yeah, no, so I've still got like a little bit of a headache, because I've had a bad headache the last couple of days. So, who knows just how long the stream will be. It fully depends on my head and how long that decides to stay at a decent level. On other news, my VTuber model is getting close to being done with rigging. I'm going to exam in a couple of hours, so I should look and study. Good luck, good luck. Thank you for the luck. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, the model is... Okay, thank you. My model is nearly done. It's just gonna be getting like new scenes, the whole lore video, everything's set up so that the debut should be soon. I say soon in the way a lot of content creators say soon. Meaning I have no fucking clue. It could be within next month, it could be a few months. But I wanna get it done within the next couple of months. Be ready. Yeah. Soon. Who knows though? Who knows? Okay. So, unlike normal, I prepared. I turned on Genshin and I opened it up before stream. So Genshin's actually on, so I don't have to wait for it. Amazing. It's strange. Oh my god, I actually was ready. But yeah, no. So I'm gonna get on with some story quest stuff because I unlocked. So I can unlock basically everyone except from these ones who I need to do prerequisite stuff, which I think honestly it's probably going to continue on with the Archon quest. We'll probably get that point, but I can do a few more of these. So I opened up a while back, and I think we need to finish her. And I accidentally started Albedo's because, well, I just had to show up here and it started it. Which is why Sucrose is here instead. Oh, she's small. Oh, I say she's small. I think she's literally my height. Are you my height? My actual height? How dare you? I just called you small. God fucking damn it. I'd be like, hold on. Be a shoulder height for like, my god. Dude's tall. Okay. Either way. God damn it. Okay, either way, so we're gonna do Mona's story quest. We've never actually met her. No, nothing about though. No, nothing about. We never met. Never met Mona. So, We'll do this, and then we can go to Albedo, who we also haven't met. But I know more about. I'm only 5'10", so I can't complain. God. Me 5'1". If only. I don't mind it, it's just, it's funny. Okay. There she is. Okay.
Finally. I almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Okay.
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
How do you know about that?
That's a new. Okay, she's so sassy.
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology. If you've no other questions, let's be off.
Oh, I'm just full of questions.
Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain.
I would like that.
I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a
Mona,
mission from my
okay.
master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt.
Your master?
It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
That's a good question, Paimon.
Well,
why us?
That's because I would also like to take on the guardian of the box.
Oh.
My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
Just want to prove yourself, huh? Okay.
Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology, to be precise. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless. But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
How did you end up thinking of me? Why me? I mean, I guess I understand why. I'm pretty strong.
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no?
Disciple?
And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so...
Yeah, since when was I your student? Since when I was your... When did this happen?
Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part. There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
Oh!
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
Those sound like fine conditions. I'm down for that. If she can have a better chance of reading sort of our future and like what we want to know, she might have more answers that we might be looking for. That's actually genuinely quite useful.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
Oh, okay. Beyond this world's stars. Okay then.
There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Part of me is surprised Paimon didn't say anything considering the fact the food was mentioned. Yeah, I can just keep walking there. We have no need to teleport. There's no close to teleport. And we can grab things on the way.
What's the hurry?
Which is always useful. I also have, by the way, I don't remember when the last time I showed, I have ascended. Kaya is nearly fully ascended. I need to spend some time at some point trying to get his talents higher up. His weapon is now refinement rank 4. Though I'm not exactly a fan of the weapon itself. Because he could have a better weapon. This is currently, though, the best weapon I have for him. Because, you know, it helps with cryo damage and stuff. So, always useful. So I deal a lot more damage now. Not that much, I could be dealing so much more, but I don't understand how people manage to deal literally thousands and thousands of damage. I still haven't gotten that point. I figured that out yet. So, at some point, we'll be able to do that, and I will feel really powerful and strong. Okay.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
Why did you have the ring off? Just wear it.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
Astrology?
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether.
Starry
Their
ether?
divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 mora as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000?
Are you alright?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that.
You were just talking about astrologer's pride.
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much mora to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's have to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
Uh-huh.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
God damn it, no. But of course.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us.
That would
You
work.
remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make?
Yeah, and then there was a lot of times.
And Paimon actually kept a small amount.
Well done, Paimon. Well done.
Paimon's the very best partner, right?
Seems
The very
like you
best.
already have a plan.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a jiffy.
Okay. How do we do elemental bait?
The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Why is this name Dummy? Sorry. Some of their names get me. Okay, here we go.
Cool it!
Oh. Look how much more damage I can get.
Frostbite.
don't know how many of these I'm gonna have to kill.
Don't push your luck.
Let's dance.
Yeah, and I've actually, oh yeah, I changed the artifact set on Barbara, so she does better healing now. Which is great, considering the amount of damage I take sometimes.
No one escapes my sights. I'll race you there.
Oh, come back here. I can't let it get away, because otherwise it's going to reform its stupid crown thing. Why am I... Oh my god. Why am I... I don't understand why I was freezing there. Oh, rude. Here we go. Come on. But, you know, dealing like close to 1,000 or like half 1,000 each hit, that's doing pretty good. What is wet around here that's causing me to freeze like that? Oh, one of them's... I see. I got it. I didn't realize these guys were wet ones and not easy. Oh, it's a nephrite ring.
This must be the ring. It's so pretty. Paimon sure
Paimon.
a ton of... Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts. Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
Yeah, let's do that, Paimon. The nephrite ring.
This life isn't bad either.
Here we go.
That's it. That's the one. I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad.
What do you mean,
Mr.
actually?
Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me?
The 253rd? First of all, what fucking maniac keeps count like that? Second of all, who needs that many rings? I have one.
Let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Jesus Christ.
Then I'll take it gladly.
Even Paimon wasn't that fast.
But we did all the work. A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
I never really said I'd be your disciple.
Exactly.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
What was that rumbling sound?
What do you think it was,
Oh,
Paimon?
right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it.
Oh, she's Hydro.
Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Uh-huh. She's running away.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
Let's go after her.
Let's
That it?
go after her for good food.
Yeah, I said it for you. I got you, Paimon. Let's go. Locks you in. We love. We love. What does she have none of? Does she have like... Is she homeless? Or what? What's up? Oh, who's this? Oh, it's you who has this. Okay, well, I'll deal with that later. Whee! Oh, that was not as far as I wanted to fall. Not even at all. Hello?
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Oh my god.
Of course. I am a most generous master after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to order?
Gonna be 100%. I would probably like none of these. I don't know what abalone is. But I'm really fucking picky. How about you? How about
It's
this?
exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing.
Okay. Am I gonna have to go through all of these? God damn
These
it.
are made using large succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture.
Crab rope,
Though
I think?
tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties.
She is so patient with me just going through all of these.
This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
Okay, I'll order them all. God damn it. I don't want them all.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
No.
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Juyu chili chicken and Jury soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment.
God.
We'll serve you shortly.
Why would we... I didn't need all of that.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating.
Why she ordered the one dish?
Is it? Because she actually doesn't have money?
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora?
Mm-hmm.
An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar
You need...
and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it. But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast.
Yeah, look, I can get you something.
Yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute.
We can get you something.
You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Oh, well, that just... It literally left right as I got there. God. Okay. We gotta make Mona a dish. Oh, that is not... that's a little higher than I was meant to go. Hello.
Hello. How may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may, you must be well versed in the art of cooking, yes?
Of course, if I make it, it's delicious.
Talented indeed. Actually, I have a small suggestion to make.
Uh-huh.
From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine? I have a
Absolutely.
recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan fried together with ginger and garlic. When you finally plate it up, the crab seems to be lying on gold.
Ooh.
Golden crab.
That's a little complicated.
Golden crab! Golden crab!
Got it. I got it. Golden crab.
Then let's get to it.
I
When
got it,
Mieska's
you got
in the
it.
kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
She's Lord. Yeah, okay. We got it. Cook the golden crab. Do we actually have the materials for a golden crab? No, we don't. No, we don't. We need 5. Okay. We need to go find a crab. Yeah, we gotta go find a crab. Crab! We're gonna struggle for a bit, but we're gonna find a crab. Ooh, hold on, that's a thing I wanna grab. We always want to grab more sigils. Why not, you know? So they're around, like,
What's the hurry?
beaches. And lakes and stuff. So, I've seen them. I just don't grab them that often because they're not easy to grab. But, you know, that's whatever. I don't know where a good place is. I'm just gonna teleport around a little bit, see if we can find anywhere that would be good. There seems like a bad location, never mind. Change my mind. There you
What's
go.
the hurry?
I don't know why I TP there, like I don't remember how dangerous. Is that an axolotl? No, it's a golden loach. It looks like an axolotl. That's what that looked like. I got really excited. I don't know why I thought there would just be an axolotl running around, but genuinely that's what it looked like from a distance. Okay, I mean, there was something then moving around, so in theory, crab? Crab? Let's try over here. This is very beachy over here, so there should be a crab. Because you don't have any place to have a crab. This looks like the place. don't want to bother with that. God, crabs don't show up when you want them. As with everything, if you need it, it doesn't exist. And if you need it, and if you don't need it, it's everywhere. I would have thought. Where is there has to be like one more. But where? There.
Fascinating.
No, there it is. Sorry, I saw this. I need to grab it. No, I need to grab this as well.
What's the hurry?
Okay,
Fascinating.
let's grab this Geoculus. There's another one. I'm going to ignore you. Where is this Geoculus? I don't know. I don't know where it is. I'm guessing it's like kind of like hidden in something. Or possibly I think it's in here. Is it in here? It is. There it is. Okay. Where crab? God, the crabs just don't exist, huh? Crabs are a myth. They actually don't exist. It's a lie. I don't know where they are. I can only think, like... Found near lakes, riverbanks, and beaches. So, like, there should be a crab. Right? This, okay. Like, this is a beach. Well, I'm not gonna be able to get that. I'm not gonna try. Where is... There has to be like a location that's the best for finding crabs over anywhere else. There generally is. Like somewhere that's you're most likely to get something. I just think I'm not going to those places, am I? I have so many snapdragons, I don't know what they're used for. They're probably like, oh, I'm guessing it's for this, right? Yeah, okay. This is one of the reasons why I like having Amber on the team, and she's not been replaced yet. It's because I don't have to swap what. I didn't do anything. So where?
Fascinating.
There we go. Dimples.
What's the hurry?
And this one is also easy enough. Just gotta... I don't understand why I can't get past that. That looks like I should be able to climb over it. Like, you can't lie to me and tell me I shouldn't be able to. Perfect. I just need one crab. How is this so hard? Crabby, little crab. Where are you? I keep finding Mogioculuses. I kind of forget how little I've technically explored this nation. Milk.
Fascinating.
Hello. How are you doing? I think that one, I would probably need to have the Geo and not Dendro to get that, because I would be able to use the ability. It's 6 hours slept today. Aw. I'm doing okay. I have a bit of a headache. But otherwise I'm doing okay. I hope you feel better. Crabs don't exist. Where's a crab? I need one. I swear I see them so often, but now I'm looking for it. It doesn't exist. I see a Sealy. I wanna go see the Sealy. You would have thought I would have seen a crab. Apparently not. Where is that sea? Did I not see it? Was I imagining shit? No, I did. I thought I was hallucinating for a second. Hello. Where are we off to? Thought I was literally seeing shit. Wouldn't be surprising. I do not want to deal with you. There we go. I'm half a mind to look up where crabs are found. Like a best location to find a crab. Because I don't want to keep looking.
Fascinating.
Crabs. Where'd I find you? What is the easiest way to find a crab? Oh, you can buy... Apparently you can buy them. Apparently. I don't know how much I believe this because they've lied to me before. Okay, let's find out. Let's do that, because if I can do that, I will take that. I'll take buying it over having to go find it right now. I don't want to look. Okay. Where's... I need to find the person. Okay, let's find this.
I just like to make people smile.
I'm hoping this is something that I can do. It might not be. I don't think it is. Cool. So where else can I find? Hello, hello. Kuyong Stone Forest. There's that. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I have a little bit of a headache. This is a stone forest, but is there multiple stone forests? No, there's not. I was gonna say. Wait, no, Apparently, this is a better location to find a crab. Thank you for the 400 biddies. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Oh god. Yeah, so apparently I should be able to find one.
What's the hurry?
Because I will be honest, I think I have seen one around here before. It's just, will I run into it? Probably not. Probably not. No, knowing my luck. I'm still learning this game. Honestly, that's a mood. I would say I'm new, but I'm no longer really new. But I'm still working through the story, and I don't deal as much damage as I could. I've just been playing the game basically non-stop. A little bit too much, but it's okay. I'm ignoring everything. I want one crab. One. I should do that. Yeah, crab. I mean, not literally non-stop, but I've been playing a lot. So I have gone through a lot. I'm still very far behind when it comes to the story. Like the main story. But you know, it's fine. In fact, I'm ignoring the main story right now, and I'm doing the Archon quest. I'm not ignoring the Archon quests to do story quests and like world quest stuff. Okay. I gotta get it on my laptop and switch from phone to laptop. Oh, you had it on your phone? I tried to have it on my phone. My phone just does not have enough space to actually have Genshin on it.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food.
I would disagree.
I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal.
No, you're getting it. People go get some food. Okay, okay.
This aroma is...
Something to go with your
I
noodles.
never thought it'd be so luxurious. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. This golden crab is too delicious. I have never eaten anything this good in my life. I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted.
As long as you're getting a full meal, that's all that matters.
I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. So we're heading for Stone Gate. Luckily, I have a teleport point. We can just waypoint our way over there. We do not need to do the walk. There we go. I love the idea that it's like, I think it's literally like kind of that no one knows what the waypoints are for. So I just love the idea that the traveler just comes in suddenly is just showing around.
Whew, that was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
That's because you float.
I mean,
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride?
I am a little tired.
Well, let's go then. We can make conversation along the way. The more the merrier.
There's no need. Now, shoo, get out of our way.
Mona?
Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit.
No, they're...
Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults? If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Oh, you will not fucking touch her.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
Am I gonna get to test out Mona? Yes!
Let me scribe. Leave my space.
Oh, I can... And obviously... He's being growly. God. Hold on. Psychopath. Don't sort yourself out. No need to be all like that. Angel was being growly. I tried to go get her. I don't know quite what her abilities do.
Fate is upon you. Delve into destiny.
Well, I don't know quite what any of her abilities
What
did.
did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations?
Your combat abilities are amazing.
Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
Ooh.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate.
I'm a little excited. I'm not getting my hopes up.
Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip.
I don't
All right, I'm
trust
rested.
we'll be able to
Let's
get anything,
this journey to
but
Mondstadt over with.
or anything that's particularly useful.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
Okay. And then we're going straight over to Mondstadt. Perfect. Love to see it, love to see it. Here we go. Welcome back. Let's see. I love Mondstadt. I love Mondstadt.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor.
Well, this is just fucking. I can't read the
I
stars.
guess- Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple.
Am I
We
being?
have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach
God
you.
damn it! That's a
My
slime.
astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Oh, this stupid slime is murdering me, and I can't do shit.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
Oh, it's Lisa.
We will meet her here presently.
God, can this?
That's all the information we need.
That's all.
It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too. You're back.
Wait,
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
you mean Klee?
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars.
I don't think
Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
I.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
She's a child.
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
And we're getting nowhere
My
fast.
predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make jumpy dumpties. So Glee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Please tell me I'm not taking
Yes.
actual damage.
As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Klee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Ah, yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. Or this one.
God, this fucking slime won't leave me
it's not
alone.
this one either. Ah, I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise.
It's a bomb again, isn't it?
Wait for me. I'll be right back. Klee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
That's not an unfair assessment. How much damage have I taken? Jesus. Kenya.
Freeze!
My god. We're gonna Windrise. At least I can heal back up from there. That's so unfair. Why is that like something that it's not allowed just to happen?
What's the hurry?
Just being murdered casually. Oh no. Klee, what is this?
We're here. This is it. Let's dig it up.
This has to be the work of Dendro Slimes.
Can't be. I put a sign here. There's no mistake. Dendro Slimes.
Yep, Dendro Slimes.
We can talk later. Let's take them out first.
I came over and I just saw, oh,
Dodge this! What's the hurry?
get out of the,
I'll protect us. Oh,
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
okay. Easy enough.
found it. It's this box.
Is this, okay.
Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions. Retrieval complete. Let's bring it back.
I love Klee. She's so cute. She's very adorable. I love her. Oh. I feel like her and my character from the war SMP would get along splendidly.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but
Oh,
never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful! Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked? And why is it empty?
Oh.
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, Is that hag's... It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth?
God, am I being attacked by fucking slimes again?
I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble?
No, you're fine, Clee. God.
It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye.
There's no point getting mad at Clee.
Well,
Clee
if you
didn't
don't
do
say
anything.
Your master won't find out, will she?
I mean,
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge...
God fucking
now
damn
I
it,
can't
slime.
return. How did it come to this?
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's... too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be...
Too expensive?
Yes. I mean, no. You really have no way with words.
I don't know.
Then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free.
An intimidating resolution.
What will I do
Interesting.
about my astrology research? No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
I fucking
Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... You know what I mean, don't you?
Of course.
Oh, thanks. Never mind, it's nothing.
Fucking slimes. Bullshit. Get out of here, you piece of shit. God. What is it with that location and me being attacked with slimes? Please.
Ad Astra Abyssoth.
Hey, about Mona's background and her
I
quandary.
see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person.
Oh, I think I've
Although
seen
we have
that.
a few specialists who could break the seal. They all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there.
I'll take her to go have a look.
All right. Then allow me to tell you where the house is.
I think I've seen it. Yeah, and like, I've seen it while I've been like kind of like walking around. So this is gonna be where Mona is then. Yeah, this house. It's
The
a
person who placed this seal is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you...
There we go.
All right, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing!
Simple as that.
You just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there
Is
anyway.
it?
I
Okay.
would be glad to have someone make use of them.
Hello.
To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent?
Okay.
I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Game. Thank you for the resub. 6 months. What the fuck? Hold on. I just saw your DM. Cave. Making fun of the Brit, so I had to stop it. How dare you? How could you?
Yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
Yeah.
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
This might be her best option.
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed
Hello?
to help you with just yet.
Echo.
Without
Chris,
the necessary
hello.
tools and without new knowledge,
Hello.
it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly.
Yeah.
But
Meow.
I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready.
Guess you gotta keep working at it then.
Yes. I don't really know what to do, but I'll do my best.
I believe
I
in
wish
you.
you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
Aw.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
Yeah. We probably should. Okay. So that's done with Mona. So what we can do now... is we can go and do Albedo's. Because I accidentally started this one. I didn't mean to, but basically it was like Sucrose basically told us to go and meet with Albedo because something along the lines of our adventures could inspire him or something. I can't quite remember the full conversation and I wasn't even recording, so sucks to suck, I guess.
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
Oh my god.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Hmm.
I'm just standing there.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
Well, to be fair, it was a little hard
Better
not to.
watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a
I don't-
trickster at best.
I don't think so, Paimon, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where, and you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering
Yep.
so quietly.
You really want
And as for
Paimon?
this outlander you seem to be following... huh. So it's you. The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping.
Curiosity more than anything.
Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
We're looking for Albedo.
If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
As far as sisters go, you're fairly mysterious, huh?
I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Okay. Well, I've never...
Zarya said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
I don't know where his lab would be.
Fry!
Given the fact that I've been around a load of places.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Should I get the Cardi B?
Seems like there's more to
Cardi
being a
B?
sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
I don't know what that is. I'd go for it. I like how the fact that I can track his footprints. I guess it's because he has a vision, so he... Oh! He's just standing out here.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape.
The best
The
rapper.
views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger?
I mean,
Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
oh god. Where's anything that gives me
What's the
warmth?
hurry?
Oh my god.
Freeze!
Oh god, there's nothing. Good. There had to have been something around there that would have given me warmth. I just couldn't find it. Come back. Okay, let's try this again.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
We gotta do this quickly to avoid... Oh, here! There we go.
Freeze.
There. I was looking for something I could have, There we go.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them?
Oh, to be fair.
Like the gods had already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
You were painting the hilichurls?
What's up with painting hilichurls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Huh. Very... I don't even know what's Arvid... Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of get the meaning of the word, but I don't enough to... Just... Definition. Very avant-garde.
Wow, look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina.
I do. I would
We
listen.
found your man. I'm headed back.
My man. My man.
Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! Ugh, what a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
Correct.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Your research?
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa, you wanna start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
What?
You can do that?
Really useful. What the fuck?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
Well, the idea is we're from a different
I beg
world.
to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
So, I'm an object of research?
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Is there any danger? How about that?
It's possible. But I will do everything in my control to ensure your safety. Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Okay. Okay.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Hmm? Okay. I was just seeing really quickly. Maybe if I do this, I should be able to glide down closer to it. Constitute a risk to Mondstadt? Why would be a risk to Mondstadt?
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know.
Why would I
I
way to
think
know
the
that?
importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
I think I get it.
Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
I don't think he doesn't seem like you understood. How would he know that? It's not from this world, Paimon.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You sure know how to keep Paimon on board.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
Not that I'm aware of. If I did, that would be a shock to me as much as it would be to you. I'm fairly certain I don't.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
No.
Stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I met Paimon on my travels.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards.
She looks so like...
No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in the research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Paimon.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise.
Observation.
Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
I'm good.
Slimes are fine.
Look, as long as I'm not being battered around by hydro mimics, I'm okay.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Let's dance.
Cool it.
What's the hurry?
I hate that.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Then they'll focus on that. Come on. Come on. Okay. Because I knew I could only focus on one at a time. Oh, how did you die?
Get him!
Come on. I understand, obviously, we're in a frozen area, so of course cryo is what it's going to give me, but please. My strongest character is cryo.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Makes this a little more difficult. Or, well, time consuming more than anything, I guess. Oh my god, there's even more of them. Come here. Come on. God damn it. I was trying to stop it from doing that. I love using the Baron Bunny because it just like it takes the slime's attention off me and it's so nice. I'm taking the damage to the face to do this.
Let the show begin.
I know this is... There we go.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary?
How would I know if it's out
If
the
you're
ordinary?
injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
I'm just a bit cold.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal?
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Well, will it make my stomach swell?
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
No.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
That's not hugely reassuring, Albedo, but I'm going to choose to trust you with this. I'm just a little concerned, that's all.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
This is like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders.
Okay.
All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
I wonder...
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Okay. I really want to know where his campsite is. I have actually not seen this.
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes.
I wanna...
This one. Usable with a bit of polish.
Where's... There, this one.
What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
His campsite's up in... Oh. Oh, so this is his campsite. Interesting. Oh, I've been here.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here.
I like for a second it looked like I was standing
My
next to him,
assistant
really
Timaeus here
tiny.
is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
I would have thought even Paimon and I were more closely related rather than that.
Consider, you don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements.
I am not a
Following
slime.
this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
How did?
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregis vine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I paused there for a second. Thank you. Thank you.
Great. I'll leave you to it.
I love how he's so monotone about everything.
Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Okay. Is Albedo literally like my IRL? I'm trying to I'm doing this with every character because Aether is like just a little bit taller than me, so I like using him as a basis to like measure up against people, like how tall I am. I think Albedo's literally like my height. Maybe a little bit taller. I can't remember. I think Aether's 5'4", I believe. If I'm remembering correctly. He's roughly, yeah, 5'4". I'm 5'1". So I would still, I think, still be smaller than Albedo. Yeah, because he's the same. Yeah, he's the same height. The 5'6". That's good. Yeah. I swear, everyone I meet's taller than me. I don't think I've met many people that are my. I think Chris is the only person who's my height. I think she's the only one. At least the only one I've met recently that I know the height of. Most of my friends are fucking huge. I gotta drink the potion? Okay. There it is. Okay. Well, when I drank it, I'm on fire.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face.
It's burning.
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What happened to him?
I'm on fire.
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction
Runs
is
out
to
of
be expected.
475.
But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
What about the risk to you?
Perhaps it's just scholarly self-assurance, and it certainly speeds things up. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary
Yeah, they got a
result than
great
peculiar
friend.
result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
Yeah, no, my friend group has like, I think I'm the smallest. It depends on whether or not me or Chris are technically smaller, because we're both 5'1" and a bit. So I don't know exactly how much I am, so I don't know whether I'm technically taller, but it's me and Chris down at like 5'1". And then we have Milk, who's like 6'5", I believe. That is not, oops, hold on. Hold on. That's a timed command I forgot to turn off. From last stream. Oops, I forgot I set that up. Hold on. Gotta disable that one. Oops. I was in a tournament last stream, doing a tournament thing last stream, and I forgot to turn off the team command. Oops. Whoopsie. Okay. I feel like you're referring to something in particular.
The good thing about Ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a Pyroregisvine or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
It still seems like there's another layer of meaning to your words.
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Oh, having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Okay. Though I have technically already looked around. Looks like an alchemy work table. Some potions and other apparatus. Wouldn't hurt to touch it. I think it would hurt to touch it. A board with some incomprehensible experiment reports stuck onto it. Still, you can tell that progress is being made on those experiments. A shelf packed with books and potions. Looks like the owner has a habit of reading and researching potions simultaneously.
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
What? Oh, there he is. I was like, where is he? Yeah, technically I have been here before. Because I came in and I was like, oh, cool. And I touched everything. So
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Yep. Things aren't very organized.
Agreed. I'd love to find a moment to put them all in order. Still, experiments come first.
That's fair enough, I guess. I thought I put that onto...
Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world?
I mean...
I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
I drank my fill, thanks. But now, am I battling slimes again?
No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around.
Oh, good.
Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
My willpower? I can't do that.
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose.
That's not... What do you mean?
What's with the disappointment? Isn't that, like, impossible?
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Alchemists certainly have active imaginations, that's for sure.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Sunshine sprat.
Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
I thought you would like food, Paimon.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I know what you're getting at.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I got ya.
Do it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem.
Yeah, I don't think.
How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again.
Okay, well, what's the likeliness? Oh, I do have the things. Let's fucking go. Sorry, I was so like scared that this was gonna be another thing like the crab, and I was gonna have to go searching for it for like 30 minutes. I was so worried. God. We don't have to go searching. I can just make it. This is actually a good one to make, actually. Anything that gives me better defense is actually not a bad thing to have. Okay. Okay.
That was fast. Looking forward to testing the results.
Yeah, I think you were definitely just hungry, huh, weren't you? Here we go.
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
You're Paimon's new favorite.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you.
I love Paimon.
And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking
Elemental
just
sight?
So, guess we'd better take a look.
There should be some elemental traces on the lost items.
Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight!
Is it in here or is it up? Ah, hold on. There you go.
This must be electrohypostasis powder!
And there it is.
The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it!
Well,
Still in one piece! Good thing the vial's so strong!
this place would be freezing to be in constantly. And like, Aether's just got his like, whole stomach out and his arms out. Like, this would be cold. How does he do it?
Goodness. You managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep! Guess it does sorta count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
With you to the end.
In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical.
Okay.
Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
Oh, we can see Mondstadt from here. No, I can't.
And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
No, my eyesight's not that good, dude. I have glasses.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her?
Sounds like we're still on the superpower test.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
I really hope we find something out through this, like, or that we show something about us that's different that we do. That's my hope, anyway. Oh god, I have to go up. Ugh. Okay. Two. What is... Just. Oh.
Board on the road.
Priest's box. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh. There's a thing around here. Wink. I have collected most of these. But still a few more to go.
You want us to jump from up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
That's not very reassuring.
Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy
Haven't
waters.
done this yet. That's
Others
fair.
might find the whole thing rather refreshing.
I spent
No matter
quite
what choice
a
you
long
make,
time
it's all
exploring
part of the
Dragonspire.
experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research.
This is actually less stressful than the superpower part.
Then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing
Okay, come
emotional support.
on.
So, if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Let's go.
What's the hurry?
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, Traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
I don't think that's a
Well,
shock.
you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat.
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway,
moving on from that, go on.
If it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
What else have you researched this thoroughly?
I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly turtles? Because you got to see something new and interesting and the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence.
Oh?
Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
Okay. Oh, I have to make... okay, well, we're gonna have to make the walk. And unfortunately, nothing close by. Oh, there's a warming sealy. Come here.
Fascinating.
Mountain of Treasure? Oh. I've nearly completed the achievements for Dragonspire. I still don't know quite what that means. But we'll find out, I guess. Whenever it gets to that point. Wait, you can see the Jade Palace from here? That's so cool. I didn't realize that. There we go. We'll go a little bit closer to the ground. Jess! Jess! Thank you for the raid. Hello. How was your stream? There we go. What were you up to? There we go. What is... Oh. Hey, Pelletier got annoyed and then played some Stardew. You know what? That's that's fair. That is fair enough. That's a mood. It's good to hear your stream was good though. Okay, I don't know what spectral, like which character that would be good for or used for. But, oh.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
Yeah, no problem. Got it.
I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Remember that this is a test of intellect. So should you get lucky in any way, that won't be factored in as part of the test. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
Okay. Let's take a look, sees. Oh, okay, so there's Sealies.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Okay. Did I? No, that wasn't. Okay. That's almost right. I didn't time it quite right still. This one's all about the timing. Maybe it would be best to start this one off. Yeah. Start that one first, then.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Oh, there's a Sealy. I've done that plenty of times. Okay. Come back here. Yeah.
Dodge this.
Because in reality, it's this one I would like to deal with first. Come on. Okay.
Freeze. What's the hurry? Dodge this.
Come on, drop your shield.
Freeze.
Okay, let's do this. Now, where would the other Sealy be? There you are. There we go. Here we go. Ready? Let's go. Come on. It's gonna freeze me if I don't hurry up. I kind of want to avoid having to fight with that because I really don't want to.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. What's...
Take a look. I've seen these symbols before.
What's this?
I've seen symbols like this before. I feel like I've seen these before.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
That's kind of, yeah.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Huh. See you soon.
Paimon's kind of looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Okay.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to.
He's okay.
I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
What do you mean?
Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all kinds of strange experiments? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps, you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
I was just helping him with his research.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
You came here to be sure, so you must have ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she just lacks security? I don't know.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
I'm not sure how I feel about her. I mean, she's looking out for Mondstadt. But just the way she talks about it, it's just interesting. Hello.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
Quite literally by a sister, no less.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
That's it?
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Paimon, it's okay.
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Perhaps.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Tevat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
Oh, it's so pretty.
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
It was beautiful.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought, with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Of course, that's what Paimon's upset about.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Well, I haven't withered just yet.
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo,
Thank
Paimon
you.
really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
So I'm a helpful specimen?
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Yeah, sure. If you even if you just want some company, find me anytime.
Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there.
Oh.
What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Well, that worries me that at some point that's gonna happen. You can't set the seed. It's like a, what's it called? My brain. Give me a minute. Chekhov's gun. Right. That's what that seems like. Hold on. Give me 5 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm taking a momentary break just to stretch my legs because they're cramping. And then we can go into what, Zhongli's quest? Because he has 2. right? Act 1 and Act 2. So we can go straight into his, and then we can, because of the fact that I would have completed... I don't know what that one is. I don't know whether that's this. Or whether that's a different thing. But either way, we'll complete that, see if that's a prerequisite quest that I can do this, and then keep going with him. We can do like Ganyu, then child, and we can keep going from there. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna do today, but we can go with a few. Okay, we'll navigate. Okay, be back. 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Just gotta. Okay, now question is, what is so what are we doing in this? Why are we out in the ocean? Well, how do we get aboard that? So finishing story quests give us primo gems. Also, by the way, just as a fun little heads up, I've been saving my fates for the next set of banners, because we're gonna have Sino and then Shenhe for the next 2 banners, and I would like to try and go for both of them, because I know there's the new character. If we get her, that'd be cool, but I'm not fussed if we're gonna be 100%, because she's gonna go on standard afterwards. I can't remember her name. It starts with a K if I'm correct. But I'm not too fussed about getting her then. Whereas Asino, I can't get, as far as I'm aware, you can't get him unless he's on a banner. So of course I'm gonna want to focus on that. Can I? Is that Pearl Gallery? Or is that the one? It's probably the one further out, isn't it? Yeah, another thing I've yet to go to. Okay, fun.
Dodge this.
How do we do this? There we go. Okay. There's other ways to do this, I know. Using stamina like food and stuff. I don't know if I have enough to do that. Should we try it? Do we have stamina stuff? Decrease by 20%. 20%. And then we have one that will give me stamina. Okay. I'm gonna drown, aren't I? I'm so close, though. Hold on. I have a better idea. I'm just gonna drown. I wasn't gonna make it. Okay. I have an idea. So. There's a mountain nearby. So, we could use that to try and make most of the distance, using as little stamina as I possibly can, and then hopefully be able to swim the rest of the way. That's the idea anyway. Whether I'll be able to make it, different question. I am on the... I'm not done. Paimon! I'm gonna blame Paimon for that. She just walked me off a cliff. Okay. The closer I am, the better. Let's go from this point. Maybe that would be better. Yeah. I think this is very slightly closer. So we'll go from over here. You would think there'd be an easier way to get to this. Oh, there's a... Of course there's going to be a thing over here. No, you're not going to do this to me. Okay. I was like, if it puts me in the water and drowns me, I'm going to be so upset. I would love to. That's the thing. I would love to. How? How though? Imagine being like, hey, come meet me, and they're just clambering up the side of the boat like a maniac.
Fascinating.
I wanted to go get the Digioculus first. Oh. That was just about the most unconventional entrance any visitor has ever made to the Pearl Gallery. Do not mind me. Just here to have a look. Well, you're no different from any other guest in that sense. Everyone comes here just to have a look, then they like what they see, so they stay a little longer. Before you know it, they can't drag themselves away. Nevertheless, despite the impromptu means by which you arrived here, you are an esteemed guest from afar, and we welcome you as any other. It would be simply bad manners to show you the door after you only just arrived. But we cannot let you break the rule, okay? Otherwise, I'm the one who will have to answer to the boss. What rule? A simple and straightforward rules. Guests are only allowed here by invitation. Most who sneak in despite knowing the rule are petty criminals with dubious intentions. Don't fret, I'm well aware that you snuck in by accident, blissfully unaware of the rule. You are no criminal. All the guests you see are here by invitation. By the boss's rules, they have the right to invite other guests. Best bet would have been to go in so if you could talk to them and give you an invitation. Challenge accepted. Smooth operator, I like your style. Okay, I'll be waiting here. Well, I was here to talk to Zhongli, but cause I'm guessing what I did is I started a different quest. Yeah, I'm here to. It's not. Hey.
Oh, I didn't think I would see you here.
Hello.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around.
Oh.
Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
Yeah, I would love to.
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views.
No one knows better than him.
We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today,
arguing
Liyue
with
holds
Rex
the sole right
Lapis
to cast
about
Mora in the entire
Rex
continent
Lapis.
of Tivat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement.
I fucking love the idea because of the fact that he's no longer like acting as the Geo Archon. He's just Zhongli. But he knows he is Rex Lapis. It's so funny having them argue in front of him about this. He's like, wow. Well, actually, I know. And I'm right.
The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
Mm.
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
Nobody knows better than him.
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
No.
That is correct, indeed.
Okay.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant?
Can he create it so it'd be
because of the
easy?
mystical power that Mora contains.
It's an easy resource.
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh. Huh.
Like you're telling someone else's tale.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
I'm just here for a good story. With me?
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
I think she noticed. She noticed something anyway. Oh, they're over here. Hello.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited a cuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
That's not
But
necessary.
when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
Don't look at him.
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
You look a little bit embarrassed.
No, it's just... Where should I begin?
Oh.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
The Fatui?
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
I love how we always...
Fatui say that every time.
I love how no matter what happens, we always get into this defensive pose, which makes sense considering our encounters.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry.
Okay.
I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhang Li as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes?
What should we do?
Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
I don't really know anything about archaeology, though.
This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait, this is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Thank you.
Paimon's good at that too.
Well, that is quite enticing. All right then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better.
Oh.
Who knows what surprises we may find.
I don't like the fact that you want a god's limb. That's concerning. Okay, well, while we're here, let's quickly do this. Because I'm wondering if it'll give me the, just because I'm wondering if this will give me a teleport point onto it. Because... yeah, sure. I bought them. Okay. Because I'm wondering, because if this will give me a teleport point, it means if I have to come back here at any point, I don't have to, I don't have to make that stupid journey again. How do I get up is the question.
I'll keep this close.
Who's the boss? Oh. That's actually... okay, so now... I don't have to do the stupid way of getting here. How do I get up on this roof? Because there's a... it's a Geoculus and I want it. There's some multiple places where I feel like I should be able to get past, but it's, you know, whatever. There we go. Yeah, return. There we go. So now there's a way onto the ship if I ever need it. There's a reputation reward, which is actually by here. So we'll do that before we head off to continue following Zhongli around. Learning about the god assault and all that stuff. What's my reputation?
All tasks.
Okay. Guyong Stone Forest. Okay.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Why does he constantly sound angry?
Guyun Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the overlord of the vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyun Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyun Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the overlord of the vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich? I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life.
I don't believe you for a second.
Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
Yeah.
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here.
There we go.
The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
I'll do that once I get into the... Ooh. Hold on, I'm gonna break that. Ooh.
Cool it.
Let the show begin. Come on, we can do it.
Dodge this. push your luck. This moment will be frozen in time. What's the hurry? Dodge this.
My God, get out of here. There we go.
Freeze.
Let it rain.
Come on.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
I'll protect us. Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Interesting. Oh, foul. Yoink. I just breathed. What the fuck? I breathed and suddenly I'm choking. What the fuck? Why would they do that to me? I was about to just say that I think this might be the last quest I do tonight. Just so that my head doesn't get too bad. I didn't want to like overdo it like I do normally. Like I don't want, because I could do a super long stream. Because I fucking love playing Genshin. Oh, I didn't think you'd be a good idea. It just killed me. What the fuck?
They're gathering together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydrominic monsters... I have a contract, and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them, and recover the relic.
You have a contract?
Dodge this. Cool it. What's the hurry? Dodge this.
Come on.
Don't push your luck. Cool it.
Ooh, out.
Freeze. Don't push your luck.
Let the show begin.
Terminate.
No escape.
Well, that did a lot of damage. I appreciate that.
Cool it. Free.
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Drink. Hold on. This. My fellow disciple and I trained in the martial arts from childhood. Our quest was to fight the forces of evil and protect all that is sacred in this world. But there was no easy task without the aid of a vision. We too sought refuge here to train ourselves further and to seek the visions that we desired. We erected this monument in testament to our endeavors. Touch the monument. Oh, fuck. I have a time limit. I didn't realize. I didn't realize that was what that was gonna do. Otherwise, I would have waited.
Quite the find.
Now my fellow disciples obtained his vision instead of battling against money. He asked me, are monsters truly evil by nature? So I replied to them, they wreak havoc all across the world, and innocent people are the ones who must suffer the consequences. Is that so insufficiently evil that you should stay your blade? I do believe an excess of meditation has fried his brain. But I still intend to take on these monsters, even if it means doing it without him. Even if it means intending doing it without a vision.
Oh, so sorry.
Look, we can ignore the fact that I meant to be doing a whole story quest or whatever, because I...
Cool it.
Okay.
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
And that won't hurt that. It'll keep these smaller slimes off me while I work on this.
No one escapes my sight.
Come on.
Hey, get it.
What's the hurry?
Go, Barret Bunny.
Come here, come here, come here.
You're getting on my nerves. Dodge this. Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
I'll protect us.
Oh, I didn't want you. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Dodge this.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to do this on time.
Come on, we can do it. Let the show begin.
Yeah, oh my god. Because it's a ruin hunt that decided that it wanted to fucking be there. God. Well, this is fine. I'll do that at a later date. Wow. If it wasn't for the fact there's a fucking ruin hunter, and for some reason, I don't know why the ruin hunter, why the other guys showed up so close.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
I mean, that's quite rude.
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
One shouldn't lack general knowledge in their field.
And you! You kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look. Oh. What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. This stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me.
No,
At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good.
You couldn't sound more.
These other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
No.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the God of Salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
He's standing right there. I love this. He's trying to collect the strength of gods.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
Well,
that's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
well, yes, Ningguang's collection.
You do want to sell these objects.
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God
I
of Salt,
don't
too,
like
actually.
the fact that you are.
Let's go to Saltarai next.
Saltarai. Probably from this place would be the easiest to get there. Yeah, because it's a bit more of an easier, like, glide down rather than have to walk over. Have I been to this section before? I don't know if I've seen this before. Have I seen this before? I might have, but I don't remember it.
I heard that Saltarai was once the home of the God of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the God of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the God of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Saltarai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the God of Salt.
Is it related to the God of Salt's people? Or is it to do...
I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The God of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide.
I don't necessarily believe that.
The one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the God of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
I don't like
You
him.
weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
It's like, I don't think he'll know. Actually, I might know. Salt seals the ruin within. No, uninvited may enter in. Ignoring. Don't mind me, you guys. Do not mind me. Let's see this mechanism, shall we?
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
And then...
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to
South,
find.
east, west, north.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
That's...
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War, this benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury. And that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
I fucking hate him. Let me hear
In the
this.
south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north.
South, east,
With
west,
this
north.
clue, you should be
Yeah.
able to solve the puzzle.
I got it. So... the monuments, they're all electro, right? From what I saw. Which means we should swap Amber
I'll
for
keep
Lisa.
an eye on you.
Duplicate frostbite. Freeze. What's the hurry?
If I get rid of these guys now, then it makes my life a little bit easier, because then I don't have to worry about them as I try and figure out this.
Dodge this.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Okay, north.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh, actually, hold on. No, north is this way. Oops. I was looking at from when you walk in. Let's hold on. Let's light it up so we can try this again.
Tianheng in the south.
Dang, yeah, I got
Yaoguang
it.
in the east.
Yeah, hold on.
Jueyun in the west. Jing
I need...
At the ready.
in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another
I want
try.
to get this. I know, Zhongli, I know. I wasn't looking at the directions on the thing.
Just what will we come?
Okay. So it's south? Hold on. South, east, west, north.
Come a little closer.
South. East. West, north.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
I'm curious as to what this truth is. Here we go.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyenstone Forest.
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
I won't take any either.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
Then go in. Fuck you.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
Descending into the cave. Oh my... That's so pretty! Oh, that's so pretty. Those slimes aren't. They can fuck right off. But the rest of this, yeah, looks real nice. Here we go. Of Sort and Mysteries.
At the ready.
It's because Barbara's low. That's all. It'll work for me. Barbara doesn't stay out for very long anyway, normally. Hello. I am him. Bazaar made of salt.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
The people... Oh. He kicks it. Let me up. Can I? You can't climb this, so...
Crumble.
Literally using his ability.
Look at this. It's filled halfway with salt.
It just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
You not seen the glow?
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey, how can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
Apparently very
Mr.
easy.
Clement wants this salt chalice. Then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
I bet the next thing is going to be worth so much. God, I really hope so. She deserves it. Perhaps he was also afraid. It's quite horrifying.
Crumble! This is order.
Sorry. Get your ass down. Oh, I put him up higher. That's not what I intended. Look the way he does his pole arm out, sorry. He's so cool. Well, that didn't work.
Rise.
How am I meant to... I'm wondering, can this be put on top of this?
Quake.
There we go. I wasn't aiming it right. Okay, this. What is this?
Huh, just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick?
Hey, it's a contract.
And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Oh boy, here we go again.
While we're on the topic of useless people.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you.
I don't think you should be saying that directly to
Let's
his
not
face.
forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock.
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Pay your dues.
Okay. Where did he go?
Let's dance.
So soon. Order guide
you. I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
At least we had our guard up.
Yeah, good thing Paimon can smell a liar from a mile away.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Well, I never said I did.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Qixing, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Maybe how do you say Lord of Geo?
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him.
But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart. We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
No, I saw this. I want this. I want it. Can I want it. You can't put treasure behind a wall and not allow me to go get. Okay, whatever. Treasure. Sorry. I saw it the whole time during that cutscene. I really wanted to go get it. Okay, given the fact that these people are made out of salt, makes me think that the god of salt may not be as benevolent as they've been made out to be. Really? Why can't you climb on any of the walls? Okay.
Crumble.
I love the fact that it's just a giant pillar. Maybe that is it, like, to kind of indicate like the giant spears he used to throw in a way. You come here.
This is order.
Oh my god, it turns them to stone. I didn't notice that before.
Freeze. Rise. I will have order.
I will have. Oh my fucking god. Did you see the amount of damage that caused? Can I see? Yeah, Max.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Base attack is. He's a full set. It's only like a 3. Interesting.
This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim 1.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only 1 object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, Nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take one half, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the God of Salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided?
Oh.
Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The God of Salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the God of Salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the seven.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Teyvat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the God of Salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the God of Salt!
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
Follower.
Hey! Come back!
That was too much for her to take.
It is a punishment after all. I did not want to tell her such cruel facts, but the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Oh. All these, like, statues of,
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
they're really unsettling.
And betrayal.
Yeah, what does she do to her people? She's the God of Salt. Did she do this? That's my thought. They're all made of salt, like... Morax wouldn't be able to do this. Like, he wouldn't be able to... He's Geo. He can't make... He doesn't make salt. That's not his thing. This would have been her.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Wow.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
The people killed her.
But what about these statue things?
Did the people kill her?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Oh.
Even if this is so, I can't. This must be a lie. A false history, all of it. Don't you dare try to shake my faith.
She still makes the god still a nice one. She's just not strong.
Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
You seem all too familiar with what happened to the god of salt.
Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
The people of Liyue will understand that one day.
All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest?
Of course.
What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Ooh. Wow. It's actually quite nice to learn about some of the gods that obviously aren't around anymore. Nice. Okay, back to Guyonstone Forest. Let's head back. Oh god, we gotta go up. Ugh. Okay. We'll figure out an easy enough way up and we'll head up. I'm guessing this is the last part of this quest. And then we can see if we can unlock the other act. It's interesting. I like the story quest because it's a really nice way to kind of get more one-on-one time with characters and learn a bit more about them and their story, you know? Because we don't really spend that much time with these characters outside of story quests. Because obviously we met Zhongli during the Archon quest, but when the Archon quest finished, well, we don't really see him for a while. I don't know the next time we would see him in the Archon quest. Especially not as like a main role. So the story quest is nice to be able to kind of like see them and just kind of get a bit more of a understanding about things and get more details, you know? Egg. Mouth. Nom. Egg. Okay. We're nearly there. Okay. You really made me climb, huh? Hold on. You're too tall.
I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming.
So what would you like us to do?
I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat.
But that's why you wanted us to come with you.
Sounds like tough work.
Of course it does, Paimon.
It is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folktales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume.
Oh.
And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate. I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer.
What will you do now?
That is a good question. In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer. But now... Yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Liyue's past?
Absolutely. Okay. Well, we'll stand up here with Zhongli as we as we end, I guess. Why not? Okay. There we go. Well, I'm not going to be looking at the camera because I'm too busy looking at Zhongli. Okay, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. I always love playing some Genshin. It's always fun. We obviously have... you know... We have to, you know, get some more stuff to be able to actually continue on with Zhongli. But we have, obviously, Child and Ganyu to... Because I don't know how you say it. Tartagalia? I don't know how you actually pronounce it, so we're just going to call him Child for the time being. And then obviously we have these three, in which we can unlock and go through those as well. Because I do kind of want to go through these quests and then continue, and then maybe continue on with the Archon quest. But either way, thank you so much for being here. We may or may not stream again tomorrow, because I am trying to get through schoolwork as well as finishing off the rigging, because I have a limited time to get it done before the trial runs out and I have to pay for it. So we're getting there though. We should be done, and then it's just finishing off all of the preparations for the debut, which is quite a lot of things. Surprisingly, I have a lot to do to get ready for this. But me too, Aether, me too. We have a lot to get done, but it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait. It's gonna be nice to move away from being a PNG tuber and move back to having like a model, because I used to be a 3D VTuber, so it'll be nice to actually go back to having a moving model again. As much as I like being a PNG tuber, I like having movement. It's nice, because I do move a lot, and you guys don't see it. But either way, yes. So thank you so much for being here. Let's see who is alive right now that we can go and send you all over to. Shall we? Shall we? Let's send you... I think you should put... was one of my teammates for... Let's see, actually, before we send you over to Perk, let's see how long they've been live. Oh, they're doing casting for a Valorant thing. Okay, no, yeah, let's go send you over there. Okay, either way, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all very much. Go have fun. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. But yeah, no, I will probably be live again tomorrow. Probably playing Genshin if I'm doing it, though I may or may not hop onto SMP64 or the Circe. I might do a poll to see what people would be interested in me getting on and playing on. Either way, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you when I see you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are. I love. Okay. Yeah. Bye-bye. And thank you to the VOD viewers for being here. I appreciate you.